Hi there folks, well welcome back to my channel, and for this video I'm back in East Lothian. I'm actually just on the edge of Prestonpans and I've come to visit the Prestongrange Industrial Heritage Museum, which is just the building that's kind of behind me and across the road. And I've never actually been here before, been at Prestonpans before, but I've never been in the Heritage Museum before. So this could be an interesting little visit to see what they have on offer and what I can show you all. I'm pretty sure they do have a website as well, so again, I'll link that into the description bar below and into a pinned comment in the comment section so you can have a little nosy there and see what's going on. And again, if you're enjoying my channel, if you're enjoying my videos, if you can click on the subscribe button, click on that notification bell, leave some likes, leave some comments, it's always really appreciated. And if you'd like to support the channel further, you can also follow me on TikTok and Blue Sky, and you can also click on the join button and become a channel member, and you can support the channel that way. So with that out the road, I'm going to grab my things and get across the road to the museum. Yeah, that's the visitor centre over there. I'll be going over there in just a second. But to see, we have quite a lot of industrial buildings around. So, as we say over there, it's saying that's the Pithead Baths. So, we'll also have to have a look at them when I get over there. But there's also a building over there. And some more buildings over that way as well. So I have to have a good explore and show you everything I can show you. But first, head over here. Yeah, so they do have the information boards. So there's a lot of coal mining in the area. And there's some trails through the area as well if you want to have a look at them. Have a little look at this one as well. Yeah, so those are the opening times for the museum. So there's definitely a lot of history to learn while you're here. So these are all the buildings you can go and see once you've been into the museum itself. Yeah, so in the visitor centre they've got a wee area where you can sit down and treat yourself to some ice cream, and they also have wee displays talking about the history of the industry in the area. So there's a lot of coal mining, there's a lot of brick making as well, so you can have a good nosy at that while you're in the visitor centre and learn before you go out and visit the buildings. You can also get a wee guided tour of the site. I think that's kind of $150 for the tour, but it'll be kind of quite interesting to see the site from the perspective of somebody who knows the area really well. Yeah, so I'm going to go for a wee wander around the buildings. But obviously, with buildings like this, you can't get inside. Again, it's probably quite dilapidated inside. But as I was saying, you can get a tour around the site as well. So if you go in the museum and one of the tour guides is there, they can take you around the site and tell you about the history of the place. So, but again, I'm just going to go for a little wander and have a little look myself. And again, a lot of this probably would be to do with the coal mining, especially the building over there. I think that might be the Cornish style mine house or mine shaft. But I'll have a closer look at that when I go over there. So as I was saying earlier on, this building here is the Pithead Baths. So I'll turn the camera around and have a closer look at the building. Yeah, so this is the Pithead Baths. And of course there's a little information board here. So this is a washing facility for the miners and their families. Also could come here and get themselves cleaned after a hard day's work. Yeah, so the museum's over there. We just come across the roads and past this gate. This takes you into where a lot of the other industrial buildings are. I think I'll head up this way first. So this is the bit of the site that I'm on just now. So it's a brick kiln. And you can also do a mobile phone tour if you phone that number. So I'll be heading over there in just a few minutes. I'll have a wander around this kiln for a bit. Obviously the kiln itself is all fenced off. They're going to be quite unsafe in places. You can see there's quite a lot of rubble in there now. Let's even go around this way. So the kiln itself, even though you see the top of it here, it could probably go right down to ground level down there. There's probably have a lot more to the structure you can see on the surface here. Yeah, just be careful with your feet because there is the remains of narrow gauge train tracks that go along the side of the kiln itself. I can just see it goes all the way down that direction as well. It's one hell of a massive structure. Yeah, and all the way over there just past the bath building. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the camera, but that's the sea over there. So it's that close to the coast. Yeah, it just feels so good now that we've got the lighter days coming in. It's because the clocks have gone forward. We've now got the lighter evenings, so you can actually spend more time outdoors and going off on wee adventures. That's so nice as well, getting all these signs of spring, like with the trees coming back to life and like things start to flower again, and yeah, it kind of gives you a kind of sense of like just be able to get and just enjoy being out in nature again. So there's a few things to explore up here. I've got I think that's the beam engine up there. There's a wee woodland walk as well. And so yeah, just keep having a wee explore. So it's a wee woodland walk up there. And I'm guessing that's the beam house, but I'll have a closer look at that when I get up there. And obviously some of the remains of some of the machinery that's been used to keep this place running. You can just see how massive these things are. Yeah, so this building here is quite like a lot of the ones you'd get down, I think it's Cornwall. You have the beam that comes at one side. Is it to pump water out of the mine itself. It's been quite impressive to actually see something like that actually working. Probably quite noisy. Quite a bit of industrial archaeological remains surrounding it as well. Yeah, so this is the beam engine. Yeah, so it's to deal with pumping water out of the actual mines and to stop them from flooding. That gives you an idea of the inside. So you can walk up past this way. I'm guessing that's the glassworks and pottery in there. There's a little gate in there that takes you into this bit of the heritage centre. Yeah, it's an engine shed as well. And an A-frame. Remember visiting one of these down towards Cumrock. I wonder if they possibly have some train trips. Yeah. I know I called this it's an A-frame, but I think sometimes get called A-frames. Also call it, they're calling this one a head frame. Well, that's me back at the car from having a very good wander around the Prestongrange Industrial Heritage Museum. Bit of a mouthful. And it's a really interesting place to go and just spend some time and learn about the industrial heritage of this area. And it's probably one of those museums that a lot of people don't probably know about, probably don't know it's here. And again, with the Scottish National Museum, Mining Museum, it's not that far away from here either, so if you are really interested in Scotland's industrial past, Scotland's industrial heritage, come to the Lothians and you could tick off both these museums, and again I'll try and link that the mini museum video that I did to this video as well, so you can watch that and enjoy it as well. So hopefully you'll have enjoyed what I've shown you in this video. Hopefully you'll find it interesting, and if you are up visiting and exploring the Lothians, definitely pop over to the Prestongrange Industrial Heritage Museum. Definitely worth a visit, definitely worth some time. And again, hopefully you all have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.